In this video, you'll learn how to show dynamic forms from Liferay Portal in your iOS apps. This is accomplished with DDLFormScreenlet. First, you need to know the dynamic data lists to use in your portal. With this, you can create data lists and use them to let users fill out forms and submit them to your portal. This data list uses the contacts data definition. Navigate to this data definition to see how it's defined. Here, you can see the fields that make up the definition. Each field has properties such as the type, label, and whether it's required. For more information on data definitions, see the user guide section using web forms and dynamic data lists on dev.liferay.com. Once the dynamic data list is ready in your portal, you can use the DDLFormScreenlet in your app. As usual, add a plain view to the view controller and change its size and position as needed. In the inspector, set the custom class to DDLFormScreenlet. A preview of the screenlet now appears in Interface Builder. Note that this is not your real form, it's just a sample preview. To tie the screenlet to the data list you want to use, you must set the data list structure ID and record set ID in the screenlet. Go to your portal, select Manage Data Definitions, and copy the ID of the data definition you want to use. Return to Xcode and paste this value in the inspector's structure ID field. Repeat this step with the data list ID, pasting it into the inspector's record set ID field. Now add a delegate to the screenlet's view controller. The steps for doing this are the same as described in previous videos on using screenlets. You should also implement a few of the protocol's methods. For the purposes of this example, I'll add some print messages in these methods. Note that some screenlets, including DDLFormScreenlet, need the user to be signed in to work. This is because the portal needs a logged-in user so it can check permissions. If you're already using Login Screenlet in your app, everything will work fine. Another way to do this is to create a static session with the createSession method of the session context class. That's what I'm doing here. Now run the app and the form loads from your portal. Go ahead and fill it out. Note that the field validation from your portal is reflected in the screenlet. Forms also support attached documents. This lets you upload a file to your portal's documents and media repository. I'll upload a picture to demonstrate this. Now check the record in your portal. As you can see, the screenlet successfully created it. You can even download the picture uploaded from your app. If you return to Xcode, you can see that the delegate was called and printed the messages in the console. For more information on DDLFormScreenlet, see the developer reference documentation on dev.liferay.com.